Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. A subscriber has asked me to speak out on the recent CMR interview. So today I'm going to give you my short take on what I observed. As always, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now listen, there's a lot to uncover about what CMR is projecting onto the public, but I'm not going to analyze the entire interview. That would take me into a whole series. I'll just hit on the statements that jumped out at me the most, and as CMR said, as he rightly said, as a YouTuber, I'm not God, I'm not judge and jury, but I think I have enough life experience to realize when someone is trying to gaslight me. So honestly, this doesn't feel right to me. There's something missing in the whole interview. It comes across as dishonest, evasive, and prideful. Instead of addressing the serious issues with real humility or transparency, it felt more like a performance designed to further protect the family's image. So let's have a look at what's really going on. A lot of people are rightfully angry about the situation with the Carters because they haven't approached the topic or the situation with humility, while understanding that they might not be able to be fully transparent about such sensitive issues. The way they've responded, cussing at the very people who's been following them and supporting them, is simply wrong. During the interview, CMR accused the public of trying to tear down his family brand, suggesting that jealousy might be the motive. However, this argument doesn't hold up. It was not the public who arrested him. It was the American police and the state of Florida. Blaming the public is just a way to deflect responsibility and shift attention away from his actions. This attempt to divert the narrative only highlights the disconnect between his words and reality. By blaming others, CMR avoids addressing the core issue, the accusations, the legal proceedings that followed. Instead of owning up to anything, he continues to push the squeaky clean image he wants the public to believe, gaslighting those who question his integrity. The truth is, this isn't about jealousy, it's about accountability. The public's concerns stem from the serious nature of the allegation and the way they've been handled. Shifting the blame only further damages trust and credibility. What do you think about the deflection? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As we look deeper into the CMR's recent interview, it's clear that he's carefully navigating the narrative, but anyone with any sense would be able to see through all that, emphasizing his role as a great father and his faithfulness to his wife. However, his evasiveness when confronted with the allegations of lewd behavior and infidelity raises significant concerns. He stressed that the case has been dropped, but let's remember that a dropped case doesn't necessarily equate to innocence. And I'm nowhere accusing anybody at this stage. I'm just saying, because the case has been dropped, it does not equate to innocence. The focus on how good the child is and his vague responses when asked about the incident suggests that there's more to the story than what he's willing to share. However, he did say he's willing to share with the interviewers offline. So there's no transparency there with the public. This kind of situation can be particularly damaging for the child involved. When a child is subjected to such allegations within a family, they often feel powerless. They might be cautioned not to expose the family's secrets, leading to guilt and confusion. As the child grows, those unresolved issues can have long-lasting emotional impacts, potentially affecting their trust and self-esteem. CMR presenting a squeaky clean image despite the public knowledge of his infidelity and allegations of inappropriate behavior is a classic move for those with a narcissistic tendency. It's common for narcissists to maintain a polished exterior while hiding their misdeeds. But focusing on his good deeds and religious faith, CMR may be attempting to divert attention from his actions and minimize the public's perception of his wrongdoing. He also spoke about his grandmother, which to me is a way of trying to generate sympathy towards him. The public backlash and the loss of respect from many are rooted in the recurring theme of sweeping serious issues under the rug. This is not just about personal failing, but a societal issue where the protection of reputation often trumps accountability. We need to consider how this situation reflects broader cultural dynamics, particularly how accusations of this nature are handled within families and communities. The child's voice must not be drowned out by the need to protect the family's image. Accountability and support are crucial for healing and justice. He talks about marriage being sacred, but to me, those are just words coming from him. It's hard to reconcile his action with this statement. While someone emphasizes the sanctity of marriage, yet repeatedly breaks the vows that come with it, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. His words might sound convincing, but actions speak louder than words, as we all know. If marriage were truly sacred to him, would he have engaged in behavior that betrays his partner and his family, possibly more than once? This kind of contradiction is often a red flag, especially when paired with the evasion and deflection during the interview. It raises questions about whether these statements are a genuine reflection of his beliefs or a strategic attempt to maintain a positive public image, which, in my view, is not doing very well. For many, his proclamation about his marriage and family come across as hollow, especially in the light of his infidelities and the serious accusation he faced. When an individual like CMR uses terms like sacred without embodying the commitment and the respect that those words demand, it can feel like an attempt to manipulate the public perception. It's crucial to look beyond the words and examine the patterns of behavior. Consistency between words and action is the hallmark of genuine integrity, something that appears lacking in this situation.